Welcome back to Take It From the Top. It is Thursday, August 18th. How we doing, Matt?
We're here. We made it.
We made it.
Yeah.
Man, what a time to be alive right now.
I guess so.
There's so many sports going on right now. There's so many events going on. Life's still happening. I feel like life is taking a back seat compared to the sports world. You know what I mean? In a sense.
Yeah, for you.
Where I'm like, okay, just do the day-to-day, but there's always something going on. Play-ins, the draft, we had the Masters, we had UFC 300, but how was your week? Let's talk about it.
I feel like last week I said we were going up. Yeah, we went straight back down for me personally, but I think you did pretty good though, right?
I'm soaring right now. I'm feeling it, brother. I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling it.
That was all right. You know, like I really can't complain. One of those bye weeks, which I think we take for granted a whole lot, but that's a whole nother sermon.
Yeah, we need more of those.
Yeah. Okay, we got news.
Yeah.
Where do you want to hit first?
I'll go.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm passing the torch.
All right. Well, yeah, whatever.
Not like passing it down, but like passing it.
Yeah.
Same level, eye to eye. Not because go ahead.
All right, yeah. So, UFC 300 was, I don't know about you, I thought it was okay.
You just thought it was okay.
I didn't think a lot of the fights were in.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I thought there was a lot of different stories from every other fight.
Okay.
Where you had a different angle. Some fights were more last second. Some were like instant, but also all the fight styles I think came together. Where at one point we had multiple submissions where people had them locked in.
Yeah.
And it was just like it was a buttery night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone was slippery that night.
I'll say it wasn't. It was a good night. I was just a little underwhelmed by some of the fighters. That's all.
Okay. Who was the most underwhelming and who was the most overwhelming?
I thought Justin Gaethje was going to fight a lot differently.
Yep.
But that broken nose in the first round really messed him up for the whole rest of the fight. Because it's not that he's like a big like take you down guy, but there's like he didn't try a single time in that fight.
Yep.
And he's going to try at least a few times. But because Max Holloway doesn't want no smoke on the ground, like jiu-jitsu wise.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I thought that fight was, for me, a little frustrating to watch because I was like, I know Justin Gaethje can fight a different way, but when you break your nose, like, you don't want to take too many chances with your face getting smashed in so many times. Yeah. So you have to fight at a distance, and then
with that fight, it felt like he was swatting a fly the whole time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like one punch and it was like back to like, okay, this fly is starting to annoy me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it was just everything started to swell up and you're like, all right, this fight's over with.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why it felt unfair because it's like, not that it wasn't like a cheap shot or it was a dirty hit. It was like a clean hit. It's just like that sucks because you get all this hype for him.
Yeah, there was it was just so much hype, and then all credit to Max Holloway, bro. He fought absolutely amazing, bro.
Yeah.
So I just wish it was like a better in general fight because it felt like the whole time Max Holloway was just getting everything he wanted.
Well, we were talking about this for the whole fight. His eyes were so dang wide.
I know, bro. He was locked.
It's got to be the smelling salts.
I know.
Right?
He was locked the entire time, the whole time.
Just because at one point it's the third round, and the guy's still
yeah.
I'm just like, dude, you got the first two in the back. I feel like there's jitters that
for
first
sure.
round. But then most guys kind of okay, he's back to what I know. That guy was just all hands, just you know what I mean? Just head shaking, going. I'm like, okay, this fight's over. But I respect how it ended.
Yeah, 100%. Both of Max always just been nah, right here. It was crazy.
Right and the fact that Gaethje was
he was I bet.
Let's do it. Well, because he was struggling to get there.
Because in his mind, he's all right, if I want a chance at winning,
now.
It's I have to take the bet and go for it. And Holloway's I'm so locked in right now, I'm gonna finish it.
Well, yeah. Well, that's one part where you don't have to risk it, but then it's this guy's struggling to get to the circle.
100%.
Something's gonna happen. Yeah. And it was a clean knockout. Did you see? I saw a clip of the parents Gagey's parents
Really?
watching it, and they're just like, there was a glimmer of hope with them.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, our son's getting his kicked right now,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then he's the last 10 seconds, the dad's like,
Yeah.
and he was just like,
well, because like
like,
there's been few times where someone gets folded like that, and like he got folded like a chair.
okay, let's talk
Crazy.
about the women's fight.
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot the names. And I don't remember.
Yan and Zhang. That's the only ways. Like
Yan,
I don't know their first names.
Right. Yan though was out cold.
Yes, out cold. Like twice.
Twice. And at one point, her odds were like plus 800.
Yeah.
Like going into the fight.
Yeah.
But then it was at one point like plus 250.
I know, because like the third or fourth round, like she was like actually like throwing like hands.
Yes.
Bro, and I was like, are we about to see the tides turn right
Yeah,
now? Because
but-
it was crazy.
Just, dude, freaking domination.
I know.
Because she's sitting there.
Literally
And,
out.
and he's like, hey.
I know.
Hey. She's like. He's like, all right, end of this round. And then she's like walking over to her
Yeah, I know,
the,
to
the
the other
opponent's
person.
corner. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, I thought it was going to happen again.
I know.
In which it did.
Yeah.
But that one wasn't as bad.
No, it wasn't.
But, man.
But both times were like saved by the bell. Like
Yeah.
if the round ends like 30 seconds later on like the first one, she's 100% like done.
When they started sitting down in between rounds, when did you actually think she was like there, hearing the coaches? Because I thought she had that first round when they're like, "Hey,
first
you're,
round,
you're
no.
in it still.
No
you're,
way.
You're still kind of."
I thought
doing
she was
this."
on a different planet.
I was like, "No, she's at Jupiter right
Yeah,
now."
she was like, bro, Mars is lit.
I just had a wild dream. I was fighting this girl in the UFC.
And the coach at the end of the round's like, are you ready to fight? I'm here. It's like, what?
Oh no,
It's real. That was a fun fight, though.
That was a fun fight.
Fundamentals for like the women's fight was a lot better, in my opinion.
No, it was good because it was fast.
Yeah.
Like it was a change of pace from everything else.
100%.
Like the Charlie Oliveira fight was like he was playing with his food way too much and ended up losing.
Yeah.
Like at one point he had the submission in twice.
Yeah.
Slipped out the
like
first one.
Yeah, the first one on that fight too, I was like, dude,
Yeah.
like literally so close.
But here's the thing: if that happens a round later, that first submission,
Yeah.
when he goes up and locks his body into
Yeah.
him, if that happens another round later,
Yeah.
he's not getting out of
No,
it. But
because you're just too tired.
Too tired.
Well, that's why I thought Charles was gonna win in general, because the amount of energy the guy used to get out, I was like, because like you could tell, like he was like,
But then he had the cut
Yeah.
on his eyebrow, and that's kind of like that gives you points. Like I don't care what you say,
Yeah.
a judge sees
well,
that.
like and like mental.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the other guy's like, he's mine, he's mine.
We saw this other submission from him, and his tongue's out.
Yeah.
But yes, there's 10 seconds left. But with me, dude, I'm cranking that out.
Yeah.
Like there ain't no. Let me smile and look cute for the for the pictures here.
Yeah.
But he was being like, I like Oliver. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
I feel like he's
for
a
sure.
fan favorite right now.
Yeah.
But like, at what point do you like just snap it into? All right, let's just kill this guy.
I know.
Like,
Yeah. I feel like this time there was just a little bit too much like, like this, like it's all
All
good.
love,
Yeah. All love, gang.
peace,
All
man.
love, all gang.
Let's take the gloves off and
Yeah,
hug.
yeah.
Like, I was just like,
And I was just like,
See
bro, I want
UFC
someone to
or-
go in there and straight killer mentality, bro.
yeah, right. Killer
My
mentality.
guy Pereira.
Dude,
I
if
like
you ever punch
Pereira.
that guy in the nuts, you're right.
It's over.
That's his superpower. Like most guys
Yeah.
are like, "Oh man, that hurt." This guy was like, "Do it again." I was waiting for him to wind his legs
And like, bro, I tried telling y'all, bro. I'm like, he is a robot, straight robot.
But here's the thing: I didn't know he had kids.
Yeah,
So
yeah, like
it was
he's like a
weird.
full on like dad from Brazil, bro.
I know, but it's so weird to see a guy
Definitely.
like that, and his son's he's like, "Hey, what's going on, guys?" And then it's like after they leave, he's like,
Yeah,
"Must kill," and I'm like,
yeah. Well, the guy's kids are like a known troll. So like the kids, like Izzy, obviously, like Adesanya.
Yep.
Like back when they were both kickboxers, like over in like Europe or wherever, like the kickboxing is, like the kid like trolled like Adesanya, like was like making like jokes at him, like pretending to get knocked out and stuff, like because his dad
"Oh
like
no."
Pereira used to like stink and mess up Adesanya all the time
Yeah.
back in kickboxing days. So, but the kid's funny, man, trolling people.
And-
but Pereira is just a straight robot.
Dude, with Hill too.
No, I know.
Perez just like doing his little thing during
Yeah.
the tunnel, And Hill's just like, come on, man. Like, we don't have time for this. Like,
well,
we got to go.
I didn't see it during the thing.
Yeah.
But afterwards, I saw a clip of it. I guess, like, the whole, like, thing that he screams down the tunnel is, like, him pulling back, like, an arrow and shooting an arrow. And, like, Hill, like, pretended to catch an arrow and, like, snap the arrow. You know what I mean? It's like, he pretended to, like, catch it and then just poof. And I was like, I didn't peep that until afterwards.
Dude, I feel like there's too many cameras.
I know.
To not get that.
I know.
Just, like.
Get that in the moment.
I want to see the camera go.
Yeah.
Like, there's an arrow there.
Oh, that'd be fire. Straight cinema.
Like, add an arrow into his. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just do something. Yeah. But, like, overall event.
There's got to be an edit out there somewhere right now.
There is.
It was crazy.
Listen, send it to us.
Yeah.
I think it was a good UFC 300.
Yeah, it was good.
It was a long Saturday night.
Yeah.
But the Masters were on the next day.
Yeah, they were.
So there was no time for sleep.
There was no time for sleep. We had to get up for that Masters.
We had to get up and get cheering for Scotty. I think he did so well because we were cheering for Scotty.
Yeah, of course.
Like, we were playing disc golf, listening to the Masters.
Peak human existence, by the way.
Oh, dude, it was such a good time. But, like, the holes we went to, dude, for disc golf.
Oh, yeah.
It was just woods.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I ain't never, like, I'm not that good at disc golf. Don't get it twisted. And I never really parred in my life.
Yeah.
Until we get out of there, and it was just like a normal hole. You know what I mean?
Well, like, that's why I think me and Daniel, like, had, like, a jump start, if you will, on, like, a bunch of, like, the other church guys, because, like, that is, like, before, like, 10 years ago, that was, like, the best course in the state. Like, that's all me and Daniel played on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's a very highly ranked course, and it's a very high ranked course in the state. So, like, that's all me and Daniel knew. You know what I mean? So it's like,
it just
you go
greatness.
And then you go to, like, I don't want to name drop because I don't want to drop our locations. But
if
you go to, like, the course that we're going to up north right now,
yeah,
it's gonna be easy.
Yeah,
compared. So
here's the thing, right? Scotty was consistent.
Yeah.
For that last round.
Yeah.
Full consistent and just birdie after birdie after birdie.
Yeah, because he had a 7-hole stretch where he birdied 5 times.
Yes.
Crazy.
And I think, Homo was right there.
Yep.
Max Homo was right there. Then he had to fight that bush.
I know.
We were watching him he was trying to finagle that bush for like 20 minutes. And I was like, is this how he's going to go out?
Well, like, everybody just started crumbling, bro.
Marikawa double bogey in the 11th hole.
Yep.
And then
I think a few people
Aberg bogeyed in the same hole at the 11.
Yeah.
Scotty ended up only bogeying in that, giving him a 1-stroke lead.
Yeah.
But like after that, and Morikawa put like for that double bogey, he put the ball in the water.
I know.
So you saw him right when he hit it. He was like,
yeah, it was raps.
Screamed. I was like, dang.
Because like out of like the top 5, like Scotty was like only at like 1 over at like one point, or one under on everybody else technically,
right?
But and then like in like a 3-hole stretch, like everybody was like either bogeying or double bogeying. I was like, everybody just is out here selling.
Yeah.
So and like Scotty was just like, all right, I'll just minimum par everything. You know what I mean?
And some of the holes, the chip ins he was making, it was just like
art. He was like 100 yards out, put it like a foot away from the pin. I was like, my dad.
The dude's dad. He's nasty.
27 years old, man. 2 Masters wins. That's crazy.
Here, I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
You know how there's always that 10-second clip after he puts it in the 18th. Yeah. That was underwhelming. Very underwhelming.
Yeah.
Wasn't really that good.
Well, because like
wouldn't even put in the top 20 of all times.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Because
I want to see something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like
throw a damn club, dude.
It's a lot different if, I don't. It's a lot different if you're the player that hits like the putt to birdie to win. But like, there's scoreboards everywhere, so like at hole like 16, Scotty's like, I have a 3 stinking stroke lead on everybody. Like I won.
We want to see something,
but
man. It's the Masters, it's Augusta, and then he's just like, all right, cool, on to the next event. I'm
like he probably was like pumped at like
yeah.
In his mind, he's like, I won at hole 16, but I can't celebrate at hole 16 because then I just look like arrogant. Like
at that point, if the wife goes into labor, is he leaving
at hole 16? I
don't think so.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think anybody there would have told him if she went into labor. Yeah, to be honest. Well, because, like, dude, there's bags in this. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like the wife herself was like, don't come. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like,
True.
Like, I think the wife is like texting like the caddy on the side and just being like, don't tell him, like, if I go into labor.
Yeah.
You know, type beat. And then like, right after like hole 18, if it happened, oh, your wife's going into labor. Let's go.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The kid's been born for 4 hours.
I know,
but
yeah.
he's like, I'm here. Oh, it just happened 5 minutes ago.
Everybody's like, hooray.
Yeah, great event.
Love him.
Great event. I was looking at some of the merch from Augusta.
From Masters merch?
I'm a sucker for mugs. Okay, if that's the first thing you gotta know about me. I love a good mug. Okay, I like a good mug with some character on it. Okay, not just like you see my mugs. Yeah. But the Masters mug. I'm not telling you to send it to me. But if you did on accident,
I wouldn't
DM
be
me,
upset. Yeah,
send me something.
Unbelievable.
It's just a vibe. Just a vibe.
The Masters is
no cell phone.
It's a culture.
Just having to pick up ring phone and be like, we got to meet at this time. Like, if I'm bringing friends and we meet up at this time, we're meeting up at this time.
Everybody's got to have their watches on with the stopwatch effect, and then we're pulling up to the function.
Okay, if we brought like the gang, right?
Do you know how expensive the Masters are, though?
No, I'm not asking that question. We can't talk about financial stuff, okay?
Yeah.
We will eventually when I get you to go to Augusta next year. But
no,
do you think
when
our
invites
group's
us.
responsible enough to like wear our own stuff, or would we have to wear like neon yellow hats to like make sure we see each other?
No. Or at least me and you, I feel like we're cooling.
Yeah, we're here.
So like if it's
No, don't say names.
Well, no, no.
Just say the gang.
I'm not saying names.
Just say the gang.
I was just gonna say if it's me, you, and the shawties,
Yeah.
then we're fine. But you add anybody else, bruh? Yeah, it's over.
We're giving them a freaking construction vest.
Yeah. They need to look like they're sticking doing like the landscaping on hole 3. You know what I'm saying?
He's working here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's just like, yeah, we'd be cool because like no joke. If we pulled up to like a golf course, I feel like we all look. It's not that like we look like everybody else, but like if I was out there, I'd be like, all right, I'm looking for a guy that's a roughly 5'8" and a bucket hat. You know what I mean? And then like you're like, I'm looking for a guy roughly 6 foot, 6'1",
Yeah.
and like shades, thinking like he's him. You know what I mean? Yeah. When he's not, being like that stinking loser.
We gotta go.
I mean,
go, man.
In your mind, you're probably like, this stinking loser probably look like every other white boy out here.
No, dude. I know your looks. So, but yeah, it's just good merch. Just good merch.
I know.
Good vibes.
It's a culture. It's
Did
culture.
you see the pricing?
Outrageous?
No.
The opposite?
Yes.
Really?
I was like, give me 4. But like at the end of the day, you're like, I'm paying $6,000.
So I've heard that about the Masters. Everything at the Masters is like underpriced because they want everybody to enjoy the experience.
Yes.
Like the fact that you are there for like 4 days, like no phone, like they want you to like enjoy without like. I think like everybody can agree like the most expensive part is the tickets to get there, but everything else like food, merch, and all that. It's not that bad. No, and it's an experience, bro.
And when I say like not that bad, like it's gonna like for merch, you gotta expect it. Like if you're paying $180 for a baseball jersey at a baseball stadium, that's what you're gonna get. Yeah, you know what I mean. But like for everything else, though, all right, I can get with it. Do we want to talk about the NBA play-in, or we want to talk about the draft?
I have some NFL news I just want to get out of the way real quick.
Okay, I just teased them a little
Just get it out the way, and then
yeah.
I may be thinking NBA, WNBA, then mock draft.
Mock draft time. Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
But, all right, quick NFL news. I feel great. It's just getting out of the way.
Okay.
I guess, according to the New Heights podcast, shout out the Kelsey brothers, whatever. Jason Kelsey has
shout out to them. No, whatever. Okay.
No, yeah, shout out to them for sure.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
The whatever wasn't for that, but it was just like shameless plug, like whatever. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
We're just helping them win.
Yeah.
I got you. Go
Of course. But Jason Kelsey has officially lost his Super Bowl ring.
For what?
I guess he was at some random.
I thought you said I thought you meant like somebody like took it.
No. He was wearing it at some dumb like Cincinnati event, and like there was like pools of like chili, I guess, like thick chili cheese. Yes, and like somehow he lost it in there, I think. So he's like, my Super Bowl champion ring is probably in like the sewer system or like the dump of like Cincinnati right now. So you already know there's like 100% like the city of Cincinnati like trying to find it. Yeah, it's disgusting. But so yeah, there is a Super Bowl champion ring out in Ohio right now.
Yeah,
whatever.
Remind me to show you the new ring I just got. Go ahead.
What? For what?
I found it in the sewer system. Could you imagine though?
Like that would
like,
be crazy.
Even half the diamonds fell off, it's like, dude, some homeless dude is balling.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do you think a homeless guy would be like, I'm pawning this right now?
Yeah.
Or would you think he'd walk around with it for a day?
No, he's not walking around with it.
Dude, going back to the shelter, we're like,
going back to the show to be like, we're out of here.
Y'all see this? I'm out.
I'm gonna head out.
Y'all were hating on me. Now I'm up. You're still down. I feel like some guy.
George out here in the cut pants and like the stinking dirty shirt, right? He's pulling up. Be like, all right.
And I'm gonna go get a hot shower. All right. But all right,
going to the spa, baby. Come on.
Go ahead.
So the next thing I got is real like moving news.
Okay.
J.K. Dobbins signed with the Chargers for 1 year.
It's the Los Angeles Ravens all over again.
100%.
Greg Romans is the OC.
How do you feel about it though?
I don't like it.
You don't?
Okay, sorry. Let me move up to the mic a little bit. I don't like it because they just signed Gus Edwards. Then they signed J.K. Dobbins, right? I would want them to go into the draft expecting to get a younger, more healthy running back than two guys that are injury prone of some sort.
Injury prone or just really old.
You know what I mean? And so Gus was great. I was fine with Gus.
Yeah, Gus, like just
for a 2?
100%. Yes, I agree. And then just trying to go draft a 1.
JK, now I'm like, what are the Chargers doing?
I know.
15 running backs?
I know.
Triple
I think they're going to try and target some wide receivers. I definitely think they want weapons. So yeah, my mock draft, there's some weapons out there.
Okay.
So
all right.
But yeah, I don't know.
I just can't question it until I see the Chargers play.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like I think everyone's hating on them just because of all the departures.
Yeah.
But let's call it what it is. Like knowing Harbaugh's resume and Herbert's potential, I'm not going to hate on this team. Greg Roman, he's had a historically good reputation.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to sit here and hate on the Chargers until week 5. Week 5. If they have 2 games won, I'm not going to say anything till week 10. Keep me accountable with that because I know week 1 I'll see 3 plays and be like, this team sucks.
I know.
So week 5, people.
Yeah.
But
okay. That's all I got for the NFL news. Do you have any NFL news?
If we're talking about Philly for a second,
yeah.
Devontae Smith.
Oh yes,
3 years, $75 million.
So I've got my opinions on it.
That's a lot of money.
Thank you.
For a wide receiver too.
Thank you.
And T. Higgins sees that.
Oh yeah.
Like,
you know,
I think
he's getting the same money as AJ Brown.
Deservingly so. I think Devontae Smith can do what AJ Brown if he was the one of another team. Does that make sense?
That makes
no sense to you?
Well, no. It makes sense, but I just disagree with the fact that Devontae Smith could do what AJ Brown does. That's all.
I think Devon
I think
it's hard to see because they're on the same team.
Yeah.
We saw one season with Devontae Smith alone, his rookie year. I think that's unfair. You're learning the system,
100%.
the scheme. Yeah. But yeah, dude, I honestly could.
You think Devontae could go put up 14, 15?
I do.
You do?
I do. But here's the thing. I think Devontae is overall as a player, I think they're 200 yards difference in a season.
Yeah.
Every year.
Gotcha.
Give or take.
Like if we throw Devontae and stinking and you put him on the Panthers right now.
No.
With Bryce Young?
Team?
With Bryce Young, no other weapons. Just Bryce Young's like, I'm only going to sling it to this one guy. That's what my man was thinking.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
But better scenario. Hold on. Let's think about a better scenario. Let me just pull up this thinking NFL and teams right now.
So
What?
Just on the Chargers.
Yeah, there we go.
Chargers.
Yeah, perfect.
With Herbert?
Yeah, he could get you 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But AJ, I think I like AJ's style more. More people like AJ Brown's game more than Devontae's.
Yes.
But
I think AJ Brown, like, don't quote me on this because thinking Devontae's going to get traded in like 2 years and then go off. But I think AJ Brown's play style, no matter what, could end up getting you 1,500. Like, I feel like Devontae's like not like.
Yeah.
Here's where I'm going with this.
Mm-hmm.
Devontae, I feel like could be a lot like Chad Ochocinco and like have like a bunch, like either like a few crazy years, but it's like this.
Okay.
I feel like AJ Brown could be like, but like at like 13 or 14 every year.
Yeah.
And like Devontae could have like one crazy year where he goes like 16 or 17, but then it's like, you know what I mean?
It's a dip.
Yeah.
But we're talking like a 20-pound difference between those two.
There's no way.
Yeah. I'm gonna search this up. Don't call me crazy until so. But I'm pretty
There's
sure
a 20-pound difference. Yeah, there's no way. I'm being dead serious right now. I think we weigh the same as Devontae Smith. Like, wasn't that like the whole thing? He was getting clowned for his weight.
AJ Brown is 226.
Yeah, there's no way that Devontae Smith is 206. If he is, they're lying to you. Devontae Smith looks like he's about 180, 185.
Okay, he's 170. So
that is a 50 pound.
Okay, so 50 pounds. But you know what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Like, there's a significant and there's only like a 2-inch difference.
Yeah, I know.
So, which is a lot. But what I'm saying is like 50 pounds, like that's you're talking about a freaking lightweight.
I know.
And a dang heavyweight.
I'm well aware.
So that's why I think if Devontae had 30 pounds more.
Oh, yeah, but like then like Devontae wouldn't play the same.
I don't know, man. 20 pounds. If he can gain 15.
What'd you say he was 175?
He's 170. He hasn't really gained no.
I weigh more than
he
Devontae.
weighed 170 coming out of college.
I know. I think if Devontae was moving 190, sheesh, that could be scary.
Yeah. Okay. So that's all I got for NFL news. But also, hold on.
What? What are we just getting stuff right off the shelves right now? Like, what is going on?
We are, because I want to make it
hot.
No.
Is this fresh news? What's going on? You're leaving me high and dry right now.
It's not really. It's not good news though. It's not good news.
Oh, great.
Rest in peace to Albany's defensive end AJ Simon.
Yep.
Simon. Sorry, not Simon. Simon. We don't know how he passed away.
I think it was confirmed heart attack.
Was it?
Yeah.
So 25 was hoping to enter the draft.
Yeah. Was most likely going to get picked in like one of the later rounds.
Yeah.
But.
And so, prayers to his family and friends, condolences, and hopefully the NFL does something.
Yeah.
To like an honorary,
because he was probably most likely going to get picked.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
you know,
he was
round.
He was 100% going to get picked.
That's an opportunity.
Yeah, for sure.
Wasted. So let's talk about it. The plan.
Okay,
let's do it. You want to start with the Lakers?
Yeah. So I think the Lakers look good, man. So I was thinking about it.
Oh no.
So there was a lot of speculation. Should the Lakers try and lose on purpose to then win against the Kings or Warriors, whoever won?
Yep.
Well, it would be the Kings now, but at the time they didn't know. To play the Thunder and their young, zero playoff experience and duck the Nuggets. You have a question? What?
The Lakers are playing the Nuggets.
I know.
Okay. What am I missing here? Okay, I'm understanding now. I was plugging in the Lakers, but I was like, that's the Pelicans, but I forgot that they won.
So if the Lakers lost to the Pelicans, they would play the winner from Kings Warriors, which is the Kings, and then if they beat them, they would play the Thunder.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Shannon Sharp dropped one of the coldest quotes of all time. That per usual. Shannon Sharp is him, bro. Yeah. But he literally dropped a quote saying something along the lines of, because like someone pitched that idea to Shannon Sharp about like trying to duck to purposely get the Thunder, and Shannon Sharp just goes, "Someone wise once told me, why would we duck something and delay it for tomorrow when we know we can conquer it today?" I was like, he's him. I was like, okay,
That's a good one. I think the difference in that saying, which is true, and them ducking is because here's the thing, like the Thunder, they're young. I don't think the Thunder are really a poised threat in the playoffs.
Yeah, no.
Now the Nuggets, though, I think they're gonna just go through. Like me, I have Nuggets and Celtics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For the finals.
To be honest, I think the Lakers are the only team that could stop the Nuggets. And hear me out.
Oh, this is a good take. I like this. Go ahead.
Because the amount of NBA podcasts out are absolutely wild, and I love it because I just like to listen to a lot of these guys. Yep. And Rajon Rondo had a great take on it. He said the only reason, so he was on the team that won in 2020, and they beat the Nuggets in the conference finals, and the only reason Rondo was like, not the only reason, but like the main reason we beat the Nuggets was because we had so many centers. So like that year they had like JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard, like AD. You know what I mean? So it's like you have 3 different big guys that you can like throw at Jokic.
Yep.
And like I feel like they have something very similar this year where they have like, so this year they have AD, Jackson Hayes, and then
Vanderbilt.
What?
Vanderbilt?
Yeah, but they'll get him back in a little bit.
Yeah.
He's a little bit small, but like he's a great defender. But and then they have I want to say it's Terran Prince. But
yeah.
So it's like they have like 4 like good defenders that they can like throw at him on a night, and then just like, but like Jokic is gonna get his 26, 10, and 10, like no matter what. But it's like if you can just like hold him under 30, bruh.
Yeah.
You like.
Well, here's the thing. Like I heard Caruso on a podcast.
Yeah.
And he was saying that when he was playing with AD and them, right, and LeBron on the Laker team, he was just saying like AD would give his center hell.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, I got my guy. Go after whoever else.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to be all right over here.
Yeah.
And to have a guy like that, though, to say, and like, not just say it, but back it up.
Yeah.
All year, it's like not even in the back of your mind. It's just, you're just chilling. You're like, I just got to get my guy. You know?
Literally.
So, yeah. And you can't count LeBron out. I think, like, that game, though, was like Cell City.
Oh, I know.
Like, Zion almost had a 40 triple-double.
Yeah.
40-point triple-double.
Well, like, I have a hot take about that, too, bruh.
He got hurt.
Yeah. Like.
Nah, he didn't get hurt.
There's no way, right? Because, like, if you are 3 minutes from the end of the game.
He said he's expected to be back May 1st. So we're talking 2 weeks. But we're also talking about Brandon Ingram being benched with the last 5 minutes of the game.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Brandon Ingram?
I don't get it.
I mean, this was a game of trades right here. We're talking guys who already wore the other opponent's jersey. Wouldn't you want to, be like, you deserve losing?
Like that's what I mean. Yeah.
Jackson Hayes was the winner of tonight. Well,
literally.
AD not. Do we say AD's the winner of tonight? His own team? I feel like he was the hometown hero.
Because they were booing him all night long, bro.
That's true.
Crazy.
But I feel like AD owned New Orleans at one point. I feel like New Orleans had a more hate towards Jackson Hayes because of the underperformance.
Yeah.
Is that crazy? I feel like Jackson Hayes wanted to tell the Pelicans more than AD.
Yeah, like AD don't care anymore.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was Tuesday, and then we also had the Warriors getting spanked by the Kings.
I know. Was not expecting that whatsoever.
Is Clay?
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay, good.
Yeah. In my opinion, he's gone. Yeah. In my opinion, he's gone.
Gone like another team or gone like
another team.
Retiring?
Nah, I don't think he'll retire, but yeah, he's definitely on another team.
He's just got to listen. He like,
bro, and it's looking crazy because like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. In my mind, it's tough to do, but I would get rid of both Draymond and Clay.
See,
I would.
I heard both of that.
I would get rid of both of them.
It's denial with me, dude. I'm like, no, we can't do that. But because I just remember those years.
No, I know.
And you're like, no, we can't do that. But then you watch and you're like,
and like,
yeah, we might have to.
Like,
you know,
I can promise you that those 3 together will never win another championship together. Promise you.
Yeah.
Because the way Draymond been acting, bro, like he can barely stay on the court where he's punching someone in like the face or kicking someone somewhere, and like Klay Thompson shooting 0 for 10, bro. Like I'm just like, bro, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
And like the way it's looking, I think the stinking Warriors should have kept Jordan Poole.
Yes.
I think they should have kept him.
And
like that whole Chris Paul thing never worked out too. Never. So like it just was terrible.
Yeah. We saw that and we're like, that's not.
They just took a bunch of L's.
I think once it posted, we are like, it's not gonna work.
100%.
But yeah, the Warriors as soon here got a hit in these drafts.
Yeah.
Like they got Kuminga, who's a bucket. Don't know why he should not be in the starting five. He should be like some nights they're putting Chris Paul out there with Curry. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, I know.
Kuminga's a bucket.
Yeah,
like
100%. I think he's like their second leading scorer, third leading scorer, bro. Like he got to be out there.
He got to be out there. Chris Paul's got to be out on the bench.
He got to be out there in that retirement home, bro.
100%. For real. But okay. Then we also had the Sixers.
Yeah.
Beating the Heat.
Yeah, I watched it live, so I know I don't have a ton of Heat stuff, but I've been a lifetime Heat fan for everybody.
Were you gonna rip it down?
What?
Oh.
No, I wasn't going to rip it down, but...
You're going to hide it?
Yeah, for sure. I was going to hide it. Yeah. I made sure not to wear anything Miami Heat today because I was just like, dude, we were up 15 at one point, I think.
I know. I saw it.
And I was just like, what are we doing, bro?
I had the Sixers,
and then, like, breaking news, Jimmy Butler stinking sprained his MCL, bro, so he's out a few weeks. Yeah. So it's like, all right, just pack it up.
Dude, we have so much freaking potential.
No, I know.
But, like, I just don't think they have dogs.
No, I know. We don't
have
dogs.
They have softies.
Yeah, we have Jimmy. That's it.
Jimmy. Like, dude.
And, like, bro, I was getting so upset because, like, dude, I was watching it, and I was like, Bam is the only person that's really out there that's, like, consistent.
I know.
Like, Bam is consistent when he go out there. Jimmy Butler, 5 for 18, and then Tyler Hero. I wanted to punch the stinking screen, bro. 9 for 27. At one point, he was 5 for 20, and I was like, what are we doing? Yeah, it felt like every time he was coming down the court, he was chucking something. My brother looked at me and was like, does he always shoot it like this? And I was like, it's a little bit better, but he do be chucking.
He be chucking.
Yeah, so I was just not happy.
Okay,
about it.
Do you think the whole first Duncan Robinson not being there, do you think that affects it at all? That team? Like,
not really.
Like, not. Do you think they win this game with Duncan Robinson plays? Because Terry Rozier wasn't playing either. And I feel like that's a huge loss.
Yeah, if Terry was playing, bro, we would have won.
Yeah, but
the Duncan, not so much. If Terry was there, we 100% would have won.
Yeah, it's
it's like it's also just like if in my opinion, if Tyler Hero hits 2 or 3 more shots and Jimmy Butler hits like 1 or 2 more shots, you win the game.
That's what you look at all the time, though. I know. You know what I mean? You're like,
so it's just like,
yeah,
but it's like you couldn't like they both shot like 30%. I'm like, you guys are a bunch of bricks, bro.
Yeah. So
and the way stinking Nick Batum was shooting, bro, he wanted to shoot like Steph Curry out there. I was like, all right,
dude, that dude has the age infinity glitch.
I know, it's unbelievable.
Like he's like what 30?
He's old, bro. And I was just getting so upset watching it because I was like, so this random stinking 35-year-old human being wants to stinking revive his career, bro.
What a pain, my God.
So. Whatever. We deserve to lose after what happened.
When you go against Kelly Oubre, though, I think the Heat were just distracted.
I know.
Straight up.
Well, I was distracted.
I was watching because of Kelly. So the Bulls beat the Hawks.
Yep.
Trae Young was 3-0 going into this game for playing games, and he'd go off. We're talking 25 minimum each game. I still didn't believe that. I thought Trae, he hasn't been playing all year with that finger injury. I think with your finger, it does a whole lot for your shot. But he doesn't shoot like that. 4 for 12 for the night, which is it's good shooting.
Yeah,
but
I am not a Trae Young fan at all, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah.
I was a few years ago. I'm not gonna lie.
Like I
a few years ago when the Hawks were like, okay, if they get some pieces around them, I was like, okay.
Because like if there's someone that somehow found a way to play negative defense, it's Trae Young, bro.
Yeah,
and like. You know me, I'm a very defensive-minded person. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like, dude, I need something. So, like, in my opinion, I think the Hawks team would be better if Trae Young just wasn't on the team and DeJounte Murray was just running it. That's my opinion.
So here's the thing, right?
Yeah. I think Trae Young's gone, in my opinion.
I do too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put money on it, but I would eventually.
But
like in his career, I'd put.
Like if Trae Young converted, it would be so hard because he's such a good passer too. Like I respect the passing. Yes, I think if he turned into a more off the ball Curry role and was off the ball a lot more,
dangerous.
Yes, and he's just running around like just was a sharpshooter though.
Yeah, But he's a good when he can get inside and pass out. That's that's the problem. You know what I mean? You're taking tools away.
Unfortunately, you have to pair him with a really good defensive guard, and the Hawks did that with DeJounte Murray. Mm-hmm. But I think the offense ran too much through Trae Young still.
100%.
So it's gonna be hard to find Trae Young to go anywhere because he's also so small. Yeah. Like he's maybe 6 foot, maybe. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Oh yeah. And when he plays zero defense, like it's hard to throw you out there.
It is. Bull side, Kobe White.
Dog. Well, I've been saying it for a long time. Dog.
I like his personality.
Yeah.
Just like a happy-going guy. Yeah. But like when I was watching this, I was like, he's not a happy guy. No. Like, remember when he came into the league all cleaned up?
Yeah.
Now you see him and he's like, is this guy homeless off the court? You know what I mean? Like he's just happy to be there.
Well, it's so upsetting to me because like
talk about it.
Roster wise, when I look at this team, bruh, I'm just like, dude, this team should be out here like top 5 in the East minimum. I know. And I'm just like, dude, what is going on this team, bruh?
Yeah.
And like, it's just injuries, bruh. It's injuries.
But that's my thing, right? So if you get Levine and Lonzo back, right?
Dude, they're top 4 in the East.
But Lonzo is off the bench, right?
No.
You think he's taking Kobe's spot?
No, you would put Kobe at 2, and then you would get rid of stinking either Caruso or Ayo. For sure.
I could see Ayo, but I'm talking like Caruso.
Well, Caruso in my opinion,
or Lonzo.
I'm putting Lonzo for sure, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I just outdated? Because like,
I don't know, bro. Because like, in my opinion, like as much as we hate, like as much as like the media hated Lonzo's offense, it's better than Caruso's for sure.
Yes, but I think Caruso just being a defensive player of the year, like just
I think well, Lonzo's. I would say Caruso's a better defender for sure, but it's close, bro.
Okay,
it's close. Okay, because like Lonzo's a little bit bigger too.
Yeah,
Caruso's 6'4", Alonzo 6'6".
I get confused with Levine and Lonzo though because they're both UCLA guys, and they just I don't know why they just look the same. You know what I mean?
Have you seen Lonzo recently?
I have. I'm just saying like years prior. Okay. I'm not talking about like this because he hasn't been on the court.
Well, yeah, like, he hasn't been on the court in 3 years.
I know. It's like, but when these guys were, it was like these guys are the same.
Oh yeah.
Just like
he's been rocking the fro.
College, same team. Now it's clones. I'm telling you, they might be twin brothers. Okay, Friday, Bulls and Heat. How you feeling? Not so good. Oh, he has a chance. Oh, he was talking.
Yeah, there's no way.
Bulls by 5.
Yeah, like unless for some reason Tyler Hero wants to shoot 75%. I know it's in Miami, but like Jimmy Butler is the heart and soul of that team. Mm-hmm. So it's like, and the Bulls have so many big men. Yeah, there's no way the Heat win, to be honest with you, unless like Tyler Hero wants to drop like 50.
Okay.
That's the only way, to be honest.
No Zion for the Kings and Pelicans.
Correct.
You like the Kings here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put a 10 around it.
Yeah.
You gotta trust this guy. Go Bulls, go Kings, forget about it.
Yeah.
Don't watch. These over-unders started at 224 for most of these games. These playing games, they all hit under.
Yeah.
Now we're looking at the Bulls and Heat 205. 20 points.
Well, because the Heat play the slowest basketball in the league.
Yes,
it's not even close.
But we're talking 20. That's crazy. 10 possessions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's. But I might just.
So what'd you say? What'd you say it was?
What's that?
The under for.
The over under for the Bulls and Heat.
Yeah.
205. Do you see where I'm?
Go over.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
205 is crazy. 10 like 2.5 for each team.
Yeah. And then 211 for the Kings and Pelicans. I think that's a really good line.
What
211 for the Kings and Pelicans. With no
over.
Zion. That's my thing. Yeah. He just runs. He takes 2 steps and he's from basket to basket.
I know. Yeah, I don't know.
That's a good line. Don't go too crazy, but
yeah.
All right. We're not going to talk Are we gonna talk all the way into the playoffs? Or are we just gonna let the play-ins play? Next week we'll recap the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
WNBA.
Dude. So yeah, I was only gonna recap like the 4 major girls that like everybody's like hype is around. So obviously Caitlin Clark went 1.
Yes, sir.
Cameron Brink went 2.
Yes, sir.
Cardosa.
Mm-hmm.
I say for some reason. I keep butchering it. Camila Cardoso. Cardoso. Okay. She went 3.
Mm-hmm.
Monster. And then Angel Reese went 7. But what's crazy, the stinking Chicago Sky traded for the picks. So Cardoso and Reese are on the same team. That is, rebounding wise, it's over. It's over.
The point guard's just like,
I know. They're like, I. Sorry,
like
green light.
Anywhere past that line.
Literally, I'm pulling.
Dude, dogs.
Crazy.
And this was a pre-draft trade, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay, because I was like, I didn't watch it, so I just got the recap.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think the Sky's mentality going in was to get both of them, but I think the way that the picks 4 through 6 went, I think they kind of were like, do this. And like, I'm not gonna lie, in my opinion, I do think there's some marketable personality that like comes with these drafts, because like this draft class, like marketing and like money wise, changing the game of the WNBA.
Yeah.
So like Caitlin Clark in general, I have it in my notes, the Clark effect. So she went to the Indiana Fever. That's the team's name.
100%.
Whack name, straight up.
It is.
So their followers on Instagram doubled overnight.
Yeah.
So it went from like 125K, 250K overnight.
Yeah.
So, and then like also her jersey's already like the fastest selling jersey in like WNBA history. It's like number 1 selling jersey. Mm-hmm. And then like, this is just allegedly, which is probably going to be true. Caitlin Clark has, so everybody was like complaining that the rookie salaries for WNBA is like really low, and it is. It's like $75,000 for like these top picks. Mm-hmm. But Caitlin Clark has a 8-figure deal with Nike underway. So that's 10 mil plus for people that don't want to think about that. 10 mil plus deal coming in hot from Nike for her. So, and then I also, this is just a bold prediction. In my opinion, I do think Caitlin Clark will be the first woman that like transcends like the pay. She'll be the first $1 million a year deal for sure.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like I totally wouldn't be surprised if she got the $1 million year deal after her rookie contract.
Yeah. Well, I was looking at the tickets.
Yeah. They're all sold out already.
No.
Right?
Oh no.
They're not.
No, they're not.
Oh, we're pulling up.
The problem is the Fever played Liberty, New York Liberty.
The
18th
of what?
May.
Really? Oh no.
Yes.
No, you're lying,
yes,
bro.
So
You're lying.
So the listeners, all right, we're going to a Yankee game.
Well, you
that
are.
Saturday.
I'm going to Morgan Wallen.
You are going to Morgan Wallen. But 130 a ticket.
Man, bro. Well, yeah.
And then you go to the next game.
Fever's just gonna.
Then you just go to the
It's
next
gonna
game.
get crazy.
$40.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, it's the Caitlin Clark effect, bro. And then also like I wish Sabrina got this much hype, because Sabrina Ionescu is that girl, bro.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. It's just
I think what also helped this draft class is there's so many that are really good.
I want to watch the Sky and Liberty game.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
We could go for $30 right now.
I'm telling you,
May 23rd.
Really?
That's on a Thursday. That's tough.
That is tough.
Hold on. Keep talking. I'm gonna get this going.
Bro, but yeah, I think the WNBA, like, this is like the turning point, and I still hate all these stinking boomers that are trash talking. They're being like, "Oh, it's different over here in the WNBA." I'm telling you, bro, they're moving different right now. Like that, the Sky, bro, with both those two, like they got a star off rep. You know what I mean?
Would we take a trip to Chicago?
I would.
Would you?
Business trip.
See the Bean? Go watch. Yeah, business trip. 100%.
Yeah, business trip. 100%.
We have a conference there somewhere.
Yeah, of course. We can make a conference there. Like, what are we saying?
Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay.
So, Dude, that's insane, bro. Yeah, like the WNBA is about to start skyrocketing. I can tell you right now, bro.
The Fever at Sky game is $360.
Well, because like the whole like college rivalry is just gonna keep going to the WNBA, bro. It's gonna get it's gonna get wild.
We might be cooking.
Talk to me.
July 13th is a Saturday. $30. Liberty at Sky.
Liberty at Sky
In Chicago.
We're going to Chicago July then.
We have to.
We
right?
have to. Like, what are we saying?
I don't see why
Wait,
not.
what date? What date?
July 13th. What do you have now?
It might be the family vacation in Florida. You said July 13th? It is.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Anything?
The Dream at Sky. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not interested. We're not going to watch an Atlanta game. So we're back to it. I think this was a great draft. I think the mock drafts were good. We were talking about who we thought was going to go where. Chicago's up, man. Chicago gonna give Liberty problems. I don't think the Fever are really going to be like nice. Am I crazy to say that?
Yeah, I think you're crazy to be honest.
Am I?
Well, because so the Indiana Fever's been bad the past few years.
Yeah.
So they had the number 1 pick last year as well. Or I don't know if it's the number 1 pick, but they had a really high pick, and she played really well. The girl that they drafted last year.
So they're on the
So they're
okay.
Because like I'm telling you, they're just gonna take over. But I won't say take over, but I think. You know how like right now, like the Warriors, Chiefs is all like these young, like stinking 15-year-old like Fever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
the Fever's going to be like
can
the hype team.
I don't have a WNBA team.
I do.
Don't say it yet. But can I be a Chicago Sky fan? Are we flying?
Oh, Chicago Sky? You can.
Flying the sky?
You can. We gotta get some. We gotta get some more teams though. So that's also a new thing with like the new recent hype that's coming to the WNBA.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna expand the league because, dude, take a guess right now. How many teams are in the?
There's like 10, right?
There's 12. 12 teams. That's insane.
We don't have so Massachusetts don't got nothing.
No, I don't think so. Man, let me see. Nope.
We need more teams, man.
No, I know. Yeah. Well, I'm destroyed. Well,
What is this?
I'm like torn because I don't think there's a Florida team, and like I'm like, bro, what?
No Florida teams?
No, I know.
How does Indiana
Thank you.
have a team
Thank you.
and Minnesota has a team?
Because like Atlanta, Washington, New York, Chicago, Indiana, and then Connecticut.
Seattle Storm kind of goes crazy. I'm not going.
Yeah, Seattle Storm goes crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, but I'm still a Chicago fan. Listen, we're Sky fans.
Dallas
We're Sky
Wings,
fans.
LA Sparks.
This is what we do. Until Massachusetts
Phoenix,
gets their team.
Minnesota. Like, how does Minnesota have a team, but not Florida?
Yeah, listen,
Crazy.
we gotta stop
So,
bashing here.
I don't want to be that guy because New York has all the hype right now, but like, I just like all my teams are either New York or Florida.
So you're a Liberty kind of guy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a Sky kind of guy.
Okay.
I'm a Sky guy.
You know what? Hold on.
Sky guy.
Pause. I don't want to be that guy because
hold on.
everybody's just hyping up stinking because Inescu's on that team and so is Brianna Stewart. They went to the finals last year.
Mm-hmm.
But man, there's only 12 teams, bro. So wait, so pause.
Resume.
I'm not that too deep into it. Is there only like 24 picks in the draft then? Because the NBA is only a first and second round draft, but there's 30 teams.
There's three rounds.
Okay, so 36 girls get picked. Okay.
Listen. We're going up.
Yeah,
Sky's the limit.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, I like this team. I get all these cool sayings. Let's move on.
Okay.
I came here before all the hype. You're welcome.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
This is like Tuesday. This is Tuesday night, not Thursday night. All right. What do we got now? Are we doing it?
We're doing it.
Okay. Pause. Don't rewind that. You didn't see what I did there. I was warming my hands. All right. Mock draft time.
Yeah, it is.
We are
the official
1 week.
Wait,
before the draft.
Is it next Thursday?
It is next Thursday.
No, is it actually?
Yeah.
Dang it.
Why? What do you got now? Another business trip?
Yeah.
Let me guess.
No.
Okay.
Well, no, like work with Lucas.
Okay, gotta respect the grind, people. We're gonna go every 5 picks here. We're gonna go back and forth. We're gonna talk about it. I'm excited. This is like the first draft in a while. I've been excited because you know how it is, what it is. We've heard a lot of rumors. We got a lot of smoke and mirrors. We got a lot of talk going on right now. Are you ready to start it off?
I'm trying to pull up the draft order here to help me out.
All right. It is mock draft time.
It is.
We are starting. And numero uno. All right.
Do you want to just do it at the same time?
1, 2, 3.
Caleb Williams. Thank you very much. And
Mr. Pink Nails, pink phone, pink wallet.
That's who he is.
Pink lips.
That's who he is.
That's who he is. Yeah.
No judging here, though.
No, never. Got to rock out with. Never mind. So, listen. I think it's pretty standard. Yeah. I think people are just gonna. Do you think? Here's the one question.
What?
Remember a few years ago when the Jags had Trevor Lawrence? They had the number 1 pick and they picked Trevor Lawrence.
Okay.
Remember how they used all 5 minutes of that draft pick? Do you think the Bears are that kind of organization where we have to wait 5 minutes?
I really hope not, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but like that really did it for me for the Jags. Like I'm not a big Jags
because they did.
I want to see them lose now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Okay,
I'm a hater because it's like you wasted 5 minutes of my life.
So I think there's a few parts of this. There's the part of like I do think they got a lot of people ringing their line at that moment. Like, yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that crazy. I think Caleb is a better prospect.
Well, I think so too, but like
than Trevor in that moment.
Oh no! I see what you're saying for sure, yeah. But it's like I feel like a lot of people just like to listen to the offers and then just being like, "Let me take them into consideration." No, I'm good.
How many first rounders do you take before you say no?
For Caleb?
Yeah,
3.
3 minimum.
Yeah, but like the top one would have to be in like the top 7. 10? Yeah.
Oh, top 7.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Like it would like a team like stinking like Titans and up, but like it would Giants. I would like the Giants like number 6.
Okay, I like that.
And then like 2 more.
Yeah. Okay, we got number 2 here.
Number 2 here.
Commanders.
Do you want to say it at the same time again, brother?
1, 2, 3.
Jaden Daniels. Thank you. Right. Thank you very much.
At the number 2.
Do you think the Commanders will keep it?
Yes.
Okay.
I think the Commanders will keep it. I think the Commanders are looking for a right now solution to a right now disaster in their organization. This guy has a crazy ceiling, and we really haven't seen. We've seen a really bad floor at Arizona State. And I think the Commanders are willing to take that if they get their next guy for the next 10 years to solidify this offense.
I agree.
What do you got for the Commanders? Like, do you got anything for them as well? Like, are we both on par with that?
Yeah, I'm locked in with that for sure.
All right. Number 3 here, the Patriots are selecting.
Do you think they're going to keep it?
I think they're going to keep it.
Then we can say it at the same time.
1, 2, 3. Drake May. I think.
Now, I feel like every week you change your mind on this situation. Yeah. Don't mean to call you out like this, but
that's fine.
What is your opinion on Drake May this week?
This week, I've thought about it.
Okay.
He's 20 years old.
Okay.
That's a lot of time and grace for our team, which we need right now.
Okay.
If Jaden Daniels comes play for us, right, he's dang near 24.
Yeah.
We don't need a guy right now. We need a guy for the next 15 years to have that potential. And we need grace over these next 2-3 years. By the time we get good, if we got Jaden Daniels, we would have him about 27, 28. That's where I'm at, where we're losing those prime years in a sucky offense. Where Drake when we eventually get to that 5th year talk, he's in his prime, and we might have a chance to really push forward.
I see what you're saying. So you're like, at the moment, you're just like, I know for a fact next 2-3 years minimum,
100%.
it's going to be miserable. But like, we're here for the long haul.
We're here for the long haul, and surround him while we have him.
Yeah.
And just give him his bag.
Yeah.
If he's bad, okay. Like, I'm really getting like Zach Wilson vibes. Like, where he was, I'm pretty sure he was pretty young coming out of BYU, was he not?
I think so
21,
as well.
22. Yeah. And so that's where I'm like, if
I
he
still haven't given up
sucks,
on him.
I respect that. I have a long time ago.
Well, like that
when I saw that London game, that's when I was like, all right, it's over. But if he sucks, this is gonna suck.
Yeah.
Big time. And this is where I'm gonna be like, wish we trade down, but we can't trade down. We've done that for years. We gotta switch it up now. You know what I mean? Definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. We need to just get Drake May, right? If we end up getting Jane Daniels, like, it's gonna blow, dude. It's gonna blow if Drake May goes too. That's the thing.
I see what
because
you're
then we
saying.
have to stick with Jane's. Like, we need to be good now. Like,
Yeah.
we have 2 years to get our stuff
But
together.
like, do you think you could pull off like a Houston Texans like thing where like you make it go from 0 to hero?
I would love to see yes, but we have to get that old mindset out of the building where it's all about business and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we have to be able to be like, let's just go for it.
Yeah.
And that starts with a quarterback, like the Texans did. So,
Okay.
number 4. Who do we have picking at number 4 here?
Cardinals.
So we have the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Do we have that guy?
Yeah.
Maserati? Marv?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maserati Marv. Marvin Harrison
Yeah.
goes to the Arizona
For
Cardinals.
sure.
A lot of people are talking about this being a trade-up pick here,
I don't
or a
think so.
trade-down pick for the Cardinals.
For me, I mean, I could maybe see it, but I don't know why they would.
Yeah.
I would really just want to get Kyler a 1.
Yes,
I really
just
would.
a solidified
Yes.
safety blanket.
Yes.
Yes.
Like,
So-
when in doubt, I know this kid's going to be good type
Yeah.
of deal.
And we saw K1 with D-Hop.
For sure.
And that was like, holy crap. He'll just
Yeah.
throw whatever. Even with a few weeks with Zach Ertz,
Yeah.
he was comfortable. So
Yeah.
I'm excited for the Cardinals. Great pick here.
Yeah. 100%.
Number 5.
We could have different things here.
Okay.
So I have Vikings.
I have the Vikings as
Okay.
well.
Vikings trading up for
Trading up for
that JJ McCarthy.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. I thought you were
Yeah.
going to wait a pick. I thought we were going to wait a pick,
No.
but
Yeah.
I thought about it a lot, and I'm like, this only makes sense for this team.
Yeah.
JJ, it's a high risk play here. I think yes, it's a winning team he's always been on. Yes, he's a consistent guy when it comes to short. Like, when I mean short, I mean if he throws the ball 15 times a game, he's going to complete 10 of them.
Yeah.
And that's more than doable. You're not going to really, I don't think he's going to do more. He might, like, he has, like, we don't know yet. That's the thing. JJ could be this guy that does way more than what we saw in college because he was never asked to.
Yeah.
But if he
I
was
see what you're
asked
saying.
that, then we haven't seen it.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, when in doubt, like, he'll give you, like, not, like, crazy numbers, but, like, they'll be good numbers, consistent numbers.
Yes.
100%.
So,
I see what you're saying with that.
okay.
So, yeah.
And if anybody would be willing to give up that pick, it'd be the Chargers
Yes.
to trade up. So, get JJ that stock up to get that bag because
Yeah.
Jim Harbaugh's a dog.
Yeah.
So, number
Crazy.
6, we have the Giants
Yep. Giants.
still making the pick.
Yep.
Who do you have?
I see them trying to do a redraft moment of the other LSU boy. So,
Malik.
yeah, they're going to draft Malik.
I want Malik Neighbors as well.
So, I think they're going to try and relive the Odell Beckham days and be like, give me that LSU boy. I want that LSU pack.
Odell. That's not Odell. We got Odell.
Everybody's like, what?
Give him 13 right now.
Color his hair.
Yeah. We, like, the Giants, Daniel Jones has to show
Yes.
something
Yes.
with Malik Neighbors.
Yes.
I don't care. Malik's a dog, dude.
Yeah.
And you have Wan'Dale Robinson. I mean, Devin Singletary is that guy, I think.
Yeah.
He's a top 20 back for me.
For sure.
This is it. This is it, honestly.
Because, like, Malik's too good. Like, I feel like wide receivers, like, if you're a good wide receiver, you can come in and be a 2 minimum, 1 on most teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like Malik is 100% that caliber of player to come in and be like, throw me the ball and I'll make it happen.
Yeah.
So it's like, I expect both Marvin and Malik to have Jamar Chase, like Odell, JJ, not JJ, but Justin Jefferson numbers.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, rookie year, I'm coming in, I'm balling.
It's like a minimum 900.
I would go minimum 1,100 for both.
Dang.
Yeah.
I can't see from Malik.
Really?
Just because of quarterback play.
Yeah, that's true.
But
that's
I
true.
could see 900 for both these guys easily.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. We have the Titans here.
I also have the Titans here.
Okay. I got them taking Joe Alt.
Me too.
I don't know if I like that over the other linemen. Fashanu from Penn State. I'm always up in the air with those two from their performances.
Okay.
And their play. But yeah, give me Joe Alt. I think Notre Dame's got those guys at O-line.
For sure.
So I think that's a safe pick for the Titans. They could possibly trade down here as well.
Yeah, I know.
Because they could use it.
Yeah, they could trade down for sure for just more picks. Because, I was thinking about it, and I was like, I think they want to ride with Will Levis for a little bit. Yeah. And then I was like, they don't really need a weapon because, Will Levis was good with D-Hop last year. So I was like, I don't think they would use the 7th pick for Rome.
Yeah.
But I was like, they could trade down. But I think they'll end up just drafting Joe Wall because I think it'll be a safe, I feel like first round OTs are just pretty much safe picks usually, most of the time at least.
Yep.
So I also think that they draft.
I agree. Top tier linemen for the most part. That's the thing about linemen. If you don't hear about them for a while, they're probably really good. In the NFL. Yeah. Once you start complaining about them, they're bad. Yeah. It's really weird how the NFL works with them. Number 8, Falcons. They've been doing this 3 years in a row now, taking that number 8 pick.
Yes.
That's just what they do. Who do we got for the Falcons?
I don't know how I feel about this. Out of all the teams, I think that could trade down, it would be them. But that's not in my prediction. I think they will draft Rome Odunze.
Yeah?
But I don't want them to.
Okay.
But I just don't see, out of the next 3 or 4 teams, I don't see them wanting to draft Rome Odunze because of their needs. Mm-hmm. But I'm just I don't see Rome Odunze dropping to 12, in my opinion.
So, okay.
Because I don't see Bears drafting him. I don't see Jets drafting him or Vikings. So I'm just I think the Falcons will get it. Or a team will trade up in the Falcons spot that wants a wide receiver.
Okay.
And draft him.
That's very interesting.
Talk to me. I
have Dallas Turner.
Okay.
I think he is a dog. I think the Falcons have their guys in the offensive side of the ball. I love their head coach, Raheem Morris. I saw the introduction to his coaching, basically, to the team. He's a dog, dude. But yeah, Dallas Turner would be he could be this. He could be the next. When I mean the next of this player, I mean he could be 1A and 1B of Will Anderson for Houston.
Yeah.
Same college, same play. These guys are electric. Wouldn't be shocked if Dallas Turner is a top tier edge rusher in a year.
Yeah, 100%.
But all right. More. We got the number 9 pick here.
We got Bears.
Got the Bears.
I have JC Latham. OT. Yeah.
So they go up for JC. You like JC's game?
I do. Yeah. Because obviously the past few years the stinking Bears O-line has been complete utter dog water. So it might not be JC, but I think they will draft an OT with the 9th pick. So it could be either JC or Fashanu. Yeah. So
that's who I had.
Either one. Yeah. Flip flop it.
I think Alou Fashanu has just an overall better game than JC. JC's still that Alabama O-lineman prototype, right?
100%.
But I've watched Fashanu's tape, and he just gets the guys. It gives me...
A little bit more polished.
Yeah, it gives me Trent Williams vibes.
Yeah.
In a... Not so much a... I think he's like a baby one. He's I could be that guy, but I haven't been able to display it as much. Nick Singleton was the running back for Penn State, had 2 pretty solid years. They also had another running back. I forgot his name, but those guys probably were running that dang ball like that because of Fashanu. So that's who I have for the Bears taking at 9. A lot of people are talking about Rome Odunze at 9. But we're not going to get there yet. Yeah. We'll talk about him when we pick. So, number 10. Go ahead, talk about it. Who we getting? Well, who you getting?
We're getting Brock, bro. We're getting Brock for sure.
Yeah, that's who I had. That's who I had. If the only team I could see that gets Brock Bowers is the Bears. Before that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because
I could see 9. I could see them drafting him at 9.
If the Bears feels solidified enough to go in the back rounds and
100%.
grab O lineman and have Cole Kmet and Brock Bowers, that would be insane.
Yeah, it would.
But I think they're not solidified.
Yeah,
in
I
that
don't think
position.
so. Yeah.
So this leads the Jets to stay at where they were.
Yep.
And to be able to take that tight end.
Yeah. I think if the Jets didn't make so many offensive line moves in the free agency, they 100% would have drafted one of the top 3, like Joel, JC, or
For sure.
Alou. But I think with all the pickups, I'm just like, bro, this is perfect opportunity for Brock. Perfect.
This is great. This gives me like Robert Tonyan a few years ago for A-Rod. I think this is something where it could be like, and I mean twice as, because Robert Tonyan had like that 1 year where we were like, why is he such a problem?
Yeah.
I think A-Rod likes a good, dependable tight end.
For sure. I think so too.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But who we got at 11? We have the Chargers. I have the Chargers.
Yes, you're right. I have the Chargers as well.
So this is where I have Roma Dunze.
And that makes so much sense.
Uh-huh.
But I just don't think he makes it that far. I really don't.
You think so?
Really? Here's my thing. As of right now, I kept it at the Falcons, but I see someone else that wants a wide receiver trading up. So I can see the Broncos trading up for 8 for
Okay.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I got you.
That's my thought process. I just don't think Rome makes it to the 11th.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. See, I'm on the other side of this coin because I think there hasn't been a whole lot of talk about a Dunze and his domination in college.
Yeah.
I think because of those two guys, that he might drop a little bit.
And that would be huge for the Chargers because, bro, Justin Herbert with Rome, bro.
Yes. And finally having, because Quentin Johnston can't catch a dang break. So I'm thinking if the Chargers think they have the chance at this, this is what it should be. But yeah, this is the thing. The Bears need O-line. The Jets they don't need another wide receiver. I think there's too many wide receivers crammed up. Yeah. You have Garrett Wilson. Now you have Mike Williams. Alan Lazard could still just be there.
I know.
And then
do
you get an O-lineman after the free agency? Probably not. Yeah. So you just stick with the tight end.
Yeah.
So Chargers grab Rome, but who do you have for the Chargers?
I have him grabbing Dallas Turner.
Oh.
Yeah, because...
oh, wow.
I know, it's a lot of stinking edge guys.
Forget the center of the field.
But, here's my thing. I'm at 11, I feel like both the other guys are getting up there.
Okay, I can respect
They're
that.
getting up there. Yep. I know Khalil is for sure. Khalil, I looked it up. Khalil's 33, bro.
He is.
Which is crazy to me because he's still dominating. Mm-hmm. But, so I'm just I really don't I would just like to see them have a backup for it. Yeah. And I feel with the 11th pick, when in doubt, just grab the best person on the board.
Yep.
And I feel Dallas Turner, if what my mock draft stays, Dallas Turner is the best available player, so they just grab him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That would be huge because having a guy like Dallas Turner who's so dang young.
Yeah.
And then Khalil just taking him by the wing side.
Exactly.
Hey, this is what you should be doing.
100%.
Dallas Turner could be him.
Yeah.
And like I was saying with the Falcons, but I really believe in Dallas Turner. I'm going to eat my words. With a good pick or bad pick about this, I'm going to stand on Dallas Turner being that guy. Mm-hmm. But yeah, okay. So now we're kind of stirring it up now.
Yeah,
we
have
our picks already.
Yeah, I don't think the rest of the draft will be the same. I just don't think so.
Probably not. we have
number 12.
12th pick for the Broncos.
I got the Broncos picking.
Okay. I do too.
Okay.
I have the cornerback from Toledo,
yes.
Quinyon Mitchell.
Oh.
Yes,
okay.
I do.
I have a cornerback, but not
I think you have the other guy.
Yes.
Yes. I have Quinyon Mitchell because of size and because of speed.
Okay.
And I think this is a Tariq Woolen situation.
Thank you.
When it comes to potential. Okay, let's do that. And I think the Broncos now just need potential guys. Yeah. They don't need any floor guys right now because their team is absolute dog water. Yeah. So, and I don't think this could be a team that could draft a quarterback here that is supposed to be going in the second round and could get a first round guy. Yeah. Get that guy in the first round like Bo Nix or Michael Penix. Yeah. But I think that's too steep for the 12th overall pick.
I saw some mock drafts earlier, bruh, with Michael Penix getting drafted by the Falcons at 8, and I was just
I think that person should probably just throw their computer out the window.
I'm just like, what are you doing?
I think they get paid to actually make those. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, so that we can argue about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So you okay? So you okay? Oh man, okay.
I have a cornerback as well because I think they want to not replace, but they want a cornerback for just replacing Pat Surtain.
Replace or like play side by side?
Because they got rid of him. No,
they didn't get no. They didn't get rid of Pat Surtain.
I'm pretty sure they.
No, they didn't.
Then they didn't extend him or anything like that, right? I remember there's something going on with Pat Surtain that like he's not like locked in with like the Broncos anymore.
He might not show. No. He's with the team. You're thinking about Cortland Sutton. He didn't show up to the voluntary workouts.
That sounds about right.
Okay,
but I also feel like Pat Surtain, like
he
I think there's beef
the
with
same
that.
Thing.
I think there's beef there. Like I don't think they extended him.
The Broncos can't do anything without the beef.
Because I remember. Oh no, I'm an idiot. It's Justin Simmons.
Okay.
I'm an idiot.
Okay.
But whatever. So I definitely think they want a secondary guy though.
Yes.
So I went Terry Arnold.
Yeah. He had an electric year.
Yeah.
Great year. This is the pick here. This is the pick here.
Yeah.
Where it gave me a few years ago when the Panthers picked J.C. Horn.
Yes.
A few picks later, the Broncos got Pat Surtain.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the same thing I think is going to happen.
Yeah.
With this draft. And
well, because I got a few cornerbacks coming.
Yeah. And so I have Terrion Arnold actually going to the next pick at 13.
Oh, do you?
To the Raiders.
Okay.
So I think once they see that first corner go, it's going to be, well, we got to get that other guy because it's going to go back to back for me.
Okay.
But who do you have at 13?
So I also went Mitchell at 13.
Mm-hmm.
So because I was like, I would just try and stack. Like for me, if your team's dog water, I would just like try and stack up the defense as much as possible.
Okay.
Like so, like that's like at least my game plan. So I was like, I think we'll just go grab the cornerback that's like good. Like, I mean, like for me, I would rather have a stapled cornerback than like a lot of other positions in football.
Okay.
So that's where I just think they'll go because like offensive wise, I don't know what they're doing over there. So
yeah. So and that's where I'm at with like the Vikings. Their offense is really good. They have such. I think they're gonna plug in a second rounder guy.
Like they got weapons over there, but it's just like.
Well, that's the thing. Like, sorry, not the Vikings, the Broncos. I'm sorry, the Broncos. Like, they have nothing.
Yeah.
So it's like, where do you start?
Exactly.
Okay, don't let them throw the ball deep every single play.
Yeah. Like that's exactly my thought process as well.
In the Raiders, you got Devontae.
Yep.
You got Jacoby Myers.
Yep.
You got Michael Mayer.
Did they sign a running back too, or no?
No, they got Zamir White.
That's right.
So it's like they might scoop.
So
up
many
a
people moved, bro. So
the Raiders, I almost moved up instead of the Vikings, but I don't think the Raiders are. They just make Raiders make bad picks. They don't trade up for bad picks though.
Yeah.
So number 14, got the Saints.
Yes. So it shames me that he fell this far in my draft, but I got a Lou at 14. So
okay,
that's where he went for me.
Man, that would be a steal for the Saints. I have Jared Verse.
Okay.
The Florida State, Albany Great Dane defensive end.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think the Saints see Cameron Jordan getting up there. Their defense is getting really old.
Yeah.
They need a young guy.
That's true.
And I don't think they're going to go O-line.
Okay.
But I think it will be a defensive piece.
Yeah.
And I think that they could get better this year with Jared Verse more than a O-lineman.
That's true.
So that's what
true.
I have for the Saints.
That's true.
At 14.
Yeah, that's true. Man. Wait. Oh, we're already at the 14th pick.
We're at the 14th pick. That's the Saints, boy. We're here.
Yeah, so we're on the 15 now, right?
We're on a four. You have the Saints. You didn't tell us who the Saints were drafting.
I said a Lou.
You're right. I'm wrong. 15.
So, Colts. I have them. You're going to have to help me out with the name here. But I also have them grabbing an OT because I want them to protect Anthony Richardson. Talise. Finish it for me. Fuaga. Okay.
Yes, that a boy.
You got that too?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
Yes, the Colts need serious help. Not serious help, but I think they need younger guys on that O-line.
Okay.
They got wide receivers. They got running backs.
Okay.
The defense, I'm kind of like... Another piece of news. DeForest Buckner got a 2-year extension for $40 million. Totally forgot about that. But except for that, we'll just throw it in there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the Colts defense could use a few pieces, and I think they should go defense here.
Okay.
But because they just got, in my draft, with the Saints taking the Jared Verse, they're like, okay, we might as well just take best guy on the board.
Yeah.
So Colts with a young offensive lineman, and with...
Well, I just don't want to see Anthony Richardson take shots, bro.
I know, and with Quentin Nelson being just to take him and just be like, hey, this is how elite we are. We've been like this since the early 2000s.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Don't know what to tell you. All right.
Okay.
Man. Okay, we're on par here.
We're doing all right. We're doing all right.
16.
16. I got the Seahawks picking. I don't have too many. Like, I don't know how many trades will happen for like the rest of the thing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's hard to tell. But I picked them to draft Byron Murphy.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was like, there's another secondary guy that I want to announce here soon, but I just don't see him drafting a secondary guy because their secondary is really good, to be honest. So I want them to get an interior defensive guy because I feel like their offense is looking pretty good.
Yeah.
It's just I think they need some interior force. So
I had him as well.
Byron Murphy.
I had him as well, and I think of it like make those guys run to the outside.
Yeah.
Make those guys pass the ball. Don't let them just run the ball down your throat. And I think Byron Murphy will be able to do that for the Seahawks. Mm-hmm. All right, we're on agreement with that. Okay. Now we are on to the 17th pick with the Jaguars.
Okay. I'm going. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to go Kool-Aid.
Really?
Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's because it was either that or it was going to be Jared Verse for me.
Yeah.
But I'm like...
Jared Verse is still on the board for you. Okay.
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
but I'm
man,
just like...
Steelio. Okay.
But like, I'm just like, dude, they don't need... They have Josh Allen, you feel me? So I'm just like, they wouldn't... I feel like they wouldn't draft him.
Well,
so
I'm not going to lie to you. I got an edge guy.
Do you?
Latu. Okay. The dude from UCLA. Okay. I think, dude, with Josh Allen and Latu, Jaguars might be dangerous. And a lot of mock drafts had the Jaguars getting a wide receiver or getting a corner, and I'm fine with those.
Yeah.
I just think that they already got wide receivers from Gabe Davis replacing Calvin Ridley.
Okay.
Corners, I can get. That's more of where I'm like, okay, I can see them being like, we don't care what the board says with corners and where they're supposed to go. We need a guy now. But I just think if you're going to give Josh Allen that bag, you're going to get the most out of him and make him and help make his job easier, you know? And this kid, I really believe, would make his job easier first game.
Maybe just get some of the double teams away, you know what I mean?
Because that's what...
Just get some distraction.
When you think of the Jaguars' defense...
Josh Allen.
Name me a second player on the defense.
No idea. But I mean, if you add Kool-Aid in there, it's easy to remember.
Yeah, Kool-Aid is just a business move.
Yeah, Kool-Aid, crazy.
Just a move, you know what I'm saying?
100% marketing.
But all right.
Okay.
Now we got the Bengals at 18.
So I completely just controversied what I just said before, where I said I don't think they would draft an edge guy because they have an edge guy. I have Jared Verse going here.
To the Bengals.
Yeah.
I think the Bengals could use an edge guy.
Yeah.
I might be crazy.
Put him on the other side with what's their white guy that they got?
Hold on. Hold on. We're blanking
What's
here.
the white brother's name, bruh?
No, we're forgetting. Oh, my gosh. No, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, whatever.
No, okay.
But he played great this past year.
Yeah.
So I think if they got a Jared Verse on the other side, I'm like, I'll take that all day. I'll take that all day.
Trey Hendrickson.
Yes.
Is that guy.
Yes, he is.
17 and a half sacks last year. Yeah, that'd be nice. Having Jared Verse go to Cincinnati and just let Trey cook.
Yeah.
But I got the Bengals actually getting Graham Barton from Duke, O-lineman. The Bengals,
Okay.
I think they're known for not having an O-line.
That's very true.
So it's like we got a first round pick, O-line every year. Yeah. Every year until they have a top 10 pick. Just get an O-lineman. And I think that'd be in the right in the right direction to step towards, because they got Zach Moss, who's their running back, but I'm like, okay, what does that do if you don't have an O-line?
That's very true.
Joe Burrow just needs some type of help.
Something.
They don't really need nothing, though.
I know.
I think if, like you said, they either get a defensive guy and they let Joe just manage the clock.
Yeah.
Let him just be great when he has to.
Yeah.
And the Bengals, I think, win this division if they hit on their picks.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Yeah. Okay.
We have the Rams now.
Okay. Could be crazy for this, but
Talk to me.
Future, I can see them drafting Michael Penix here because the way Stafford's getting up there, I'm just like, I don't call me crazy, but like play style wise, when it comes to sitting in the pocket and just slinging it, I feel like Michael Penix could do that. But if he's just more confident on his feet, because like, correct me if I'm wrong, he ran a 4.3.
He ran a 4.4.
4.4.
But that's
but
still
like
fast.
Yeah, I mean, like 4.4 for QB is insane. But I'm just like, I need to see that like,
on the field.
Yeah, on the field. You know what I mean? I don't.
I know.
Yeah, I mean. So and then like I saw like his vertical was like mad crazy, and then like I'm just like, he's an athlete.
When he has the do-rag on.
Yeah, the purple one.
When the do-rag's off.
Do you think if he gets drafted by a non-purple team, do you think he's still rocking the purple?
I think you have to get drafted by a purple team. If not the Ravens or Vikings, he's out of there.
Okay.
They're like Michael Penix, you've been selected. He's just like, no.
Think again.
I want another team.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I think he'll change it up.
Do you think so?
I think
if he gets to the Rams, rock the blue.
The yellow. Listen, I might get him in my rookie draft. I might get him for my fantasy league and just be like, don't hate me, okay?
Okay.
If that thing's glistening.
How crazy would it be if like on draft day he goes up and then like has like whatever color he gets drafted by and puts that one on
the
day.
hat?
Yeah.
Just a collection of do-rags. And they're like set up like on mannequin heads.
Yeah.
Not, you don't just lay them out.
No,
you set them up
that's
nice.
criminal.
Everyone's grabbing hats.
Yeah.
But he's grabbing
The do-rag.
What if he like,
or at least like a cap. You know what I mean?
What if he just has it on
I'm just ready.
before that?
He has like a hat on. Like,
Do you think he'll show the waves on draft night though? If he gets drafted,
I feel like you have to be honest.
right?
Because like if he pulls
No,
up,
that's not him though.
I know what him. If he pulls up in a purple do-rag though,
For a team that's not purple,
I know it's gonna be weird.
it's gonna be weird.
It is gonna be weird.
That's a good pick. I'm not mad with that pick.
Okay.
I just went Rams in the O-line again.
Okay.
I think they're cooking here with some O-linemen.
Okay.
I think in the second round is when they're going to get a guy.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm asking with you. You got Penix over Nix.
Not in my eyes.
Oh, okay.
I think from the pro days and stuff like that, I think a lot of people saw the athleticism on display and were just like, I feel like the upside's like a little bit more there.
Okay.
Like at least in their eyes. I like Bo Nix more though.
Okay. I can respect that. I got Troy Fatanu.
Oh.
Not Franklin. Come on now.
I was like,
No, sir.
first round.
No, the Rams will be grabbing an O-lineman here.
Okay.
I hope.
Okay.
A lot of people are talking about Byron Murphy because of Aaron Donald retiring, but I feel like you can't be that butthurt over a guy retiring like that, right? Like you have to see the other needs on the team.
Yeah.
Where you're like, okay, you beat up your old lineman from last year because Aaron Donald just beat them up in practice all week. Maybe get a new guy, in there without that kind of trauma. 20th overall pick.
I have the Steelers.
Okay.
Okay. I'm torn. So I think it's going to be, you're going to help me out again, but I think they're going to draft Latu.
Okay.
Because
it's
a similar thing to the other team that you just said. I can't remember the team you said, but there's a team's defense that's getting a little bit older. I think the Steelers, like, all defensive line's a little bit older.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, let's just get some young legs out there.
Yeah.
Let's get some young legs.
Cameron Hayward take a seat.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, homie about to be pushing 40, I think.
Okay.
So it's like,
that'd be crazy. But
that's what
that was a side.
That's what it feels like.
He's been in there for a minute.
He's been in the trenches.
Yeah.
So, I can see that.
I can see that too.
Give me a, like,
energetic guy that would match TJ Watt's kind of work ethic. I like that pick, but I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
I think the Steelers, after the departure of Deontay Johnson, they grab Brian Thomas Jr.
Okay.
And the Bills
I'm not
sit
mad
there.
about it.
And
I'm not mad about
the Bills
it.
are gonna sit there like this. All right, no one's gonna get Brian Thomas.
Yeah.
Then Brian Thomas goes and like,
Huh?
take it back.
Yeah. That's true.
But
okay.
I don't know if you have George Pickens and Brian Thomas, who you mix those guys both together, you're getting at least 6'2" guys.
Yeah.
Who are
Great
pretty good dogs. They're puppies right now.
Yeah.
Actually, George Pickens, I'll give him dog status. Right now, I'll give George Pickens dog status.
Yeah.
Brian Thomas has the potential.
Yeah.
But I just need him to go up and get a high point catch. I don't need him to do the basket catch. Gives me Quentin Johnston vibes. Not really hanging with it. I actually don't have him as high as people think. I have other wide receivers higher than him.
Then Brian Thomas?
Than Brian Thomas, like in my rankings.
Yeah.
But that's fine. You know, like teams are going to make their picks over hype. I think Brian Thomas is a hype pick from the electric LSU season.
Yes.
But I wouldn't be surprised if
Like the whole hype about like the 2 LSU wide receivers.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
So
for sure.
that's who I have.
Okay.
So then we move on to 21.
Okay.
Miami Dolphins.
I'm really torn because the next 4 picks, I don't see him drafting a wide receiver.
Okay.
So I think a team trades up, and this is where I have Brian Thomas falling. I don't think they'll get drafted by the Dolphins. I just think a team will be trading up.
We'll trade up.
For this.
Okay.
So that was my bold prediction.
All right. I have the Dolphins staying with their pick and getting Nate Wiggins, cornerback from Clemson, after the departure of Xavier Howard.
I like that.
I think they're like, we can get a new guy in. Jalen Ramsey has another year. We need some of these guys because a lot of these guys left. And Dolphins, if you guys grab Nate Wiggins at 21, you're looking good.
Yeah.
You're looking good.
Okay.
Fast dude. He's like real twitchy. He's like a stick, which is good as a corner.
I mean,
6'2".
the Dolphins like them twitchy, like fast guys. But
Yeah. And as a corner too,
Yeah.
6'2", 173. I mean, he'll get through a dang door lock.
That's me.
Yeah, for sure. You're not Nate Wiggins. That's me. Draft me.
Draft me. I'm sitting in my living room with like a suit on.
Yeah, you bring the family over for draft night, and
like
you have all the hats ready.
Yeah, I pretend like a picture, like I pretend like a phone call. I'm just like, yeah, coach, I'm here.
Hold on. Do you think guys, like late round guys, have that draft party?
What do you mean?
Like they know they're not getting drafted, but they're like, let's have the draft party.
Yeah,
just
for
in
sure.
case.
Well, because like
I would do it.
I would
do it.
too. Well, like you think about like Brock Purdy, like last pick in the draft, like he had like a little like.
I know,
party
but I'm
and stuff
saying
like that.
guys that like
aren't
eligible yet.
Yeah.
Like you know you're not getting drafted. So like the whole night, your whole family. I think it's one big prank. That would be hilarious.
You're like, I didn't even enter the draft.
Hold on. Do we like? Hey, Matt's going to the draft. No, we can't because some. We need people that aren't informed with the sports to show up to this party. I would buy all 30 hats.
That would be a crazy business investment. I'm not gonna lie.
It'd be the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
It'd just start crying in like the 6th round.
It would have to be like a sport that we just picked up that was like some
all
believable.
ages.
Like or like
deal?
it's like we either have to like pretend that like we're going like pro like stinking golf or disc golf or something like that. You know what I mean? Because like I feel like nobody's like really like in the trenches of, like those sports.
Okay.
Because like for us to say that we're entering the NFL
like
draft, yeah, great pick.
Okay.
Because like
When's the draft?
that's what I mean. Because like I feel like if you say you're just going to the NFL draft, everybody's gonna be like, you haven't played a single down of like college football in your life. You know what I mean?
Okay, we missed it.
We missed the pickleball draft.
April 3rd.
Pickleball. There's a real pickleball draft. I can't just walk them and say I'm Clim Pro.
You could. Well, we could make a whole. We could make up random names, random pickleball players, have a show for 2 hours.
Okay.
You know, your first round put your top 3
Next
projection.
year.
Yeah, no, for sure.
No, next year I'll actually enter the draft.
Okay, fine. I would pick you up. I like winning. We got the Eagles at 22, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got Kool-Aid here.
Do you?
I got Kool-Aid here. I think the Eagles are just addicted to picking cornerbacks, dude.
Yeah.
Just like Darius Slay,
Okay.
Kaylee Ringo. Kool-Aid goes now. James Bradbury's been cooked. I think he's washed. I think he can go. Okay. And Kool-Aid just picks up all the garbage and gets it done. Okay. So that's who I got. But let's hear it.
You're gonna help me again because my handwriting is so bad on my notes.
That's all right.
Troy. You just
Troy Fatana.
Yes.
Yes.
I have him. I have the Eagles drafting him.
Yes. After Jason Kelce leaves. Okay, but that's my thing. It's like he can play interior O-line, but can he play center? Like, do you give? I think they're giving that role to someone else.
Yeah, I think so as well.
But like, can he fill that guy's role?
I know. What I mean? Yeah.
Sketchy.
I know.
The tush push ain't gonna work. I'm calling it right now.
No, it ain't.
I'm calling it right now.
No, because
I'm gonna be part of that 2% that says it doesn't work. Because everyone's like, oh, it's whatever.
Well,
because
there's
a connection.
Yeah, 100%. Because like, if you like watch all the replays for it, like Jason Kelce like took like a literal like sacrifice every time they did tush push. Like he went diving at like the O-line, like the defensive
100%.
line's like ankles, bro. So it's just like he knew he was gonna be on the bottom of the dog pile, like and just being like, I hate my life.
Like he was jumping in that chili pot to find that friggin' ring. We got the Chargers at 23.
Okay.
Correct? We have the Chargers.
Yes, I do.
I thought you were just going to be like, no, they didn't give that pick away. But
No.
Okay.
Wide receiver. Xavier Worthy.
Holy crap. Wait, who'd you have for the first Chargers pick?
I had
Dallas Turner?
Yes.
Okay, this makes sense now.
Yes.
This is making sense.
Because I can't go wide Chargers trading down without at least one wide receiver in the first round.
Okay.
So I'm picking Xavier Worthy. And I think, is he that high on my stinking wide receiver draft board? No.
Okay.
But I think the hype from the 4, 2, 1.
Is he top 5?
No.
Top 8?
No.
Top 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like he's definitely the 8, 9, or 10 though.
Okay. All right.
But it's like,
I would have him over Brian Thomas in my ranks.
Would you?
Yes. But it's close.
I wouldn't.
It's close, but I would take
I'm not gonna lie though, the 4-2-1, it has me like,
oh, maybe. But there's other fast guys that aren't playing now.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they went too fast.
Yeah, exactly.
If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, they had that prisons team, right?
Yeah. Oh, longest yard vibes.
Rasheed Rice can be joining them.
They're gonna have an elite squad, dude.
I know. That's gonna be the best singing wide receiver room in the league.
Dude, the guards are gonna get torched. So I got Jackson Powers Johnson from Oregon.
Okay.
The O-lineman. I think J Herb has a say. I think he gets an Oregon guy. I think they're like, hey, I think I've seen this guy play enough, and I think he could really back up this O-line if you guys want to run the ball, because I think that the Chargers will end up drafting a running back here in the later rounds. Yeah. But that's what I think.
Okay.
So I want to hear it. Who do you got drafting at 24?
I feel like stinking like.
What's going on over there? Are you getting hacked?
No. So for everybody, why I can't like read, my handwriting is atrocious, and I physically like Apple write my things, and I can't read my handwriting.
Okay.
So I have him drafting an OT. Men's. Yeah. Is that right? Just because.
Amarius Mims.
Yeah. That on my notes, it's an N.
It was a good try.
on my thing, it's an N. That's how bad the handwriting is, everybody.
Right. That's fine. I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
I think the Cowboys are pretty much set everywhere else.
Literally. So I'm just like,
but here's the thing.
The departure for Tyron Smith is why my thought process.
Okay. Because I have him trading down.
Okay.
I have him trading down. I have the Bills trading up, and I have the Bills selecting Adonai Mitchell.
Okay.
The other Texas receiver. Yes. He ran a 4.35.
They got some fast boys.
And he's like 2 inches. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And he's like 2 inches taller, which is a whole big difference.
Yeah.
So I just don't know if I like Adonai Mitchell a whole lot, because there hasn't been a lot of highlights. There's been a lot of him going 100%. And then if he's not getting the ball,
I know.
A lot of lackluster running, jogging. I know. Not my kind of tea, but I think the Bills trade up in scarcity of not being able to get their guy.
I know.
Later on, which is only
in my
4
opinion,
picks to me.
In my opinion, I think if the Bills trade up, I think they would trade up for a Brian Thomas. But like in my opinion, like that early,
I don't think the Bills do it that early. That's my thing. Like there's a big difference for me from 20 and 24. We're talking maybe you're trading. If you're trying to get the 20th pick,
yeah,
you're giving a second rounder.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If you're getting the 24th, you could slide a third.
Oh, okay. I just don't. I don't think Brian Thomas is sliding that far though.
To what? To 20.
So like we have him around like the 20 range.
Yes.
I don't think he slides to like the 24th.
Well, no, I've had him Adonai Mitchell.
Hmm?
I've had Adonai Mitchell going to the Bills. Brian Thomas already got selected for me.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like I think the Bills would want Brian Thomas. That's the whole reason I'm saying.
Oh,
this.
so you think they would just send
yes,
it?
yes,
okay.
yes.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. I don't know how thirsty the Bills are. You know what I mean? Like, because there's a lot of wide receivers.
I think they're thirsty, bro.
I know, but there's a lot of depth in this too.
This wide receiver class is really good.
So, but I don't mind it.
It's kind of just throwing darts right now.
It is.
We're throwing darts.
We're throwing darts.
Yeah, we are.
So, who do you have at 25 drafting?
I have another OT.
Wait, who's drafting? What team?
Packers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
Because the Packers need an OT now.
Yep. Okay.
Because I think they're set in stone on Jordan Love,
Okay.
like the rest of the people are in the world.
Yeah.
So I think they're like, we have to protect this guy at all costs.
I like it. I like it.
So they're getting Tyler. I can't read the last name. Tyler G.
Tyler Guyton.
Yeah.
Okay. Out of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
He's a guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about those Texas, Oklahoma.
Any Texas
Like,
and northern,
if
like
it's
Texas,
around there,
yeah, that's what I mean.
If it's around Alabama,
Yeah,
Oklahoma,
yeah, that circle,
Georgia, if it's like that little like
Different breed of
just like
boys,
oh yeah, for sure,
farmers,
farmers for real. I like that pick. I have him here soon, but I don't have him that high. I have the Packers getting Cooper DeJean. Stand up here for the white ball. We haven't seen a white corner in damn near 2 decades.
I know. I
Two
thought
decades.
I was going to have to go in.
I was thinking about it. Like I was like
Going in to represent.
just to represent, not even to clamp anybody up.
Yeah.
I'd get roasted and be like, listen, we're back here though.
Yeah.
We're back here. We don't need to be fully in.
I know.
We're just here. You know what I mean? It's like that dude in the corner that really can't shoot. He's like, I'm here.
Yeah.
If you really need to pass the ball,
Okay.
I'm here. All right. So I got Cooper DeJean. I think he is a utility guy.
For sure.
I think he could
He's going to be nice, bro.
Knowing how the Packers used Jaden Reed last year in that utility role, I'm just going to say this. I'm going to eat my words like I said with other picks before. I can see Cooper DeJean getting some offensive
Do you?
reps.
Okay.
Some jet sweeps, some little wild
Because he's fast, bro.
He's fast.
4-3-4?
Fat. He's fast.
Yeah, ran like a 4-3-4 or something
Yeah.
like that. So.
And we've seen him take punt returns to the house
sure.
all year for Iowa. So special teams guy, cornerback guy. And with the NFL now doing the new kickoff rule.
That's right. I don't think we ever even announced
We
that.
didn't talk about that because you probably heard it from another podcast.
Yeah.
Let's just call it what it is.
Yeah.
But dude's going to be legit. I think this is a steal at 25, but I'm not going to be surprised if he goes up any earlier. Like I'm not surprised if the Colts grab him. Like
I know.
If the Rams end up just sending it, the Steelers, like there's a lot of teams in here. Like I wouldn't be surprised if the Dolphins took Cooper DeJean over Nate Wiggins.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all.
I wouldn't be surprised, but
yeah.
All right. Who do you have at 26 drafting?
I have the Buccaneers. I got the Buccaneers drafting.
Okay.
I have them drafting Chop Robinson.
Okay.
I think they've lost a few of their defensive guys, so I think they're gonna try and replace some of them and get a nice young edge. I think Chop Robinson made some noise in his draft combine, so
Yeah.
I think people got to see the versatility. I think they got to see like the athleticism. So I think he would be a really good plug-in for them to go to Tampa. So their defensive scheme's always pretty good when it comes to just defense in general. So I think Chop Robinson would be a good fit over there.
Yeah. No, he is. Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
I think the Lions trade up with the Buccaneers because the Buccaneers are like, we can use whoever's best on the board and we can grab a few more picks. And I think the Lions select Ennis Rakestraw Jr. from Missouri, another corner.
Yeah.
The dude is 5'11", 180. But I don't think it's more so for the freakish, I don't know, the way he's built. But I think it's just like he's a dog.
Mm-hmm.
We need another, like the Lions need a corner.
Yeah.
And they can't just keep letting everyone slide. They eventually have to grab their guy.
I know.
So I think they're going to do that. And they're going to grab their corner.
Yeah.
27th now. Cardinals.
Okay.
I have Tyler Guyton.
Okay.
So I have the O-line. I think the Cardinals get their wide receiver 1. And then they grab their O-lineman. Mm-hmm. And they're going to be looking good.
Yeah.
Offensively. I think their defense, low-key, gave people runs last year.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad at all.
So,
I think it's just like, I think when the offense on a team doesn't do good, like the defense gets
right.
overlooked. Yeah,
right, 100%.
So
who do you got?
I have the Cardinals drafting an OT as well. I have them grabbing Graham Barton, if that's correct, or Borton.
Okay.
So
Graham.
he fell
Big
a little
Grammy.
bit. He fell a little bit for me, but I have him grabbing an OT as well. So
All right. So they're just going to load up. They're just going to load up.
got to.
The Cowboys. I have the Cowboys at 28 because of the trade with the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Amarius Mims. Somehow Mims still falls and they get their guy.
Okay.
I think there's not a reason why the Cowboys would have to pick at 24.
Yeah,
Maybe the Buccaneers would get Amarius Mims.
that's true.
Maybe the Cardinals, but I don't know. I couldn't tell you. It's just a feeling. It's just a feeling I got in my little gut. So, who do you got at 28?
I have a Mitchell. I can't read it, bro.
Adonai Mitchell.
Yes, he fell far
wide
for me.
receiver.
Yes.
So the Cowboys
Adonai
grab
Mitchell.
wide receiver.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm thinking. You have CeeDee Lamb. Brandon Cooks, though, I don't think was like he was good, but like if you can get a young guy, I know you're kind of chilling. I'm kind of chilling.
I like it.
I can get with that. I can get with that. At 29, I have the Buccaneers.
Okay.
From the trade with the Lions, they get Johnny Newton, defensive lineman from Illinois.
Okay.
He's pretty fast for an interior guy. He a big dude.
Yeah.
6'5", 285.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. 6'1", 305 pounds. 305. We're talking the gut goes past the face mask. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You need those guys. Dog. So, who you got at 29 here?
I got the Detroit Lions getting their cornerback. I actually got them getting Cooper.
DeJean.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. If Cooper gets in Detroit,
Yeah, different.
you go from Iowa to Detroit. Yeah.
Well, 'cause then, like-
it's over.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I think Detroit would take over, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because they already made stinking championship game last year.
Mm-hmm. It's over.
Dangerous.
I like that. That would be a steal.
That would be fun. That'd be fun.
It'd be fun, but it also would be a steal for the Lions, which they don't need. They've been winning in the
I
draft.
know.
They don't need another win. Okay.
Yeah.
Am I starting to turn to a hater? No, but like I'm getting to the point.
realistic.
Huh?
Realistic.
If Cooper drops in Detroit,
No. Like, you're saying I don't want to be a hater, but like they can't keep winning.
yeah,
So you're just realistic about like
realistic
odds.
Like, yeah, like the Eagles and Lions are always hitting in the draft.
I know, it's crazy.
And I'm just like, all right, make a bad pick
Yeah.
from a team that I'm favorite. You know, that I have some favorites with. I'm just sick of seeing the winning.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
come back down. 30th, we have the Ravens.
Okay.
You want to know who drops the 30th for me?
Who?
Chop Robinson
Really?
to the Ravens.
Okay.
Ravens always hit on a defensive guy.
Yeah, they do.
And I think this would be elite.
Okay.
Give Roquan another guy. Because Patrick Queen departing, going to the Steelers, I think they need another linebacker.
Okay.
Like, I know Chop's an edge guy, but I wouldn't be surprised if he dropped back in coverage a few times here and there. But that's who I have.
Okay. I haven't grabbing a wide receiver because I don't think they've got too many wide receivers over there anymore.
Especially with Zay Flowers.
Thank you.
Doing his thing off the field.
I don't think it's going to be lasting too much longer. So
Okay.
I got them drafting white brother Lad McConkey.
Oh, dude, I love Lad. He's a lad, man.
Yeah.
Like, if the dude, okay, if the dude got more reps in Georgia
Thank you.
and got 1,000 yards,
Well, because, like,
you can't, like, you're behind
Broski.
Brock, bro.
thank you.
Like,
You're behind Brock, and then let's just be real. That Georgia offense,
yes. Like, dude, in the combine, like,
I'm better off throwing for them, bro.
don't. I'm not. No, we're not gonna diss Carson Beck right now. Okay, great college quarterback.
Great.
Will he be an NFL quarterback?
No.
Um,
Thank you.
So,
But give both of them, like,
Yeah.
even give them, like, Michael Penix Chabot next, bro.
but Ladd was just crisp.
Oh,
I
yeah, of
think
course.
Ladd should I like Ladd more than Brian Thomas. I like Ladd. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, Ladd's up there for me. I like Ladd more than Adonai Mitchell.
Okay.
And that's where I'm gonna stop. But
Yeah.
Ladd is a top
He's in
4
there.
guy for me.
Okay. I
It's
like it.
For me, it goes Marv, Malik, Rome,
Yeah.
probably Ladd.
Really?
Yeah, then probably Xavier,
They're
and then Brian Thomas. Wow. Xavier, Brian Thomas, yeah.
Okay.
And so if Brian Thomas was a high point snag,
Yeah.
catch the ball,
Yeah.
he's probably above Roma Dunzi. This is if we're in
Yeah,
that
of
world,
course.
because
Yeah.
Rome has those hands too.
Yeah.
But then if Brian Thomas has 2 inches over you, that's a lot. So I like it. I think Ladd in Baltimore, dude. Could you imagine? He'd have grills by week 2. And like, what's your name? Like,
said,
Ladd McConkey.
The baby. You want to be there?
Wait, could you imagine though? Ladd McConkey rocking your favorite grills.
There is something so funny to me about, like, white dudes that are, like, just have no business getting grills or chains or whatever, and they're just like,
Okay, there's one guy.
that boy Kirk. That boy Kirk different.
Kirko. Okay, now we're at 31 here.
Yeah.
You got the Niners.
I do.
Okay.
So, I have them grabbing Darius Robinson because I think they liked having 2 different edge guys, 2 different guys on the sides. They lost.
Yeah.
Can't think of his name. Chase Young. So
They did?
Yeah.
Where?
I
Saints.
think. Yes.
Okay.
So
I forgot about that news. Holy crap, I forgot about that.
yeah. So
All
I'm
right.
like, all right, I think they like it. Let's just bring in another young guy. Let's
I
just try.
like
Let's just
that.
try and get it.
I like that. I don't think they're that thirsty for a guy.
Okay.
So I think the Panthers trade up their 33rd pick to go 31 to get this guy, Xavier Worthy.
Okay.
And that leaves probably the Niners back the first pick in the second round, which they could probably still get Darius Robinson.
Yeah. Yeah.
And get another pick, maybe
Yeah.
a 5th rounder.
That's
6th.
what's so difficult
Maybe.
for me about, like, draft wise is, like,
Yeah.
I want this guy, but I don't know where everybody else wants
Values
him.
him.
Yeah, exactly. So then
Right.
it's like, is this team really, like, thirsty for that position? You know what I mean? Like, that all just gets so tricky with me. So I'm
Yeah.
just like, when in doubt, like, I still think about, like, positions, but I'm just like, when in doubt, like, pick, like, the best player at the time. You know what I mean? So it's like,
And then we're back at 32. Here we are. Chiefs. Correct? We have the
yes,
Chiefs.
I have the Chiefs. I would love them to, like, well, I don't know yet, but depending on this Rashee Rice action, I could see him drafting a wide receiver, but I didn't. I had him drafting Nate Wiggins. Nate Wiggins fell for me, but
Yeah, he did.
but
He did. I forgot it. Wow. Okay.
yeah, he fell far for me. But
Yeah.
After Snead, obviously, I like they just need a baller again.
That's
'cause,
so
like,
smart. That's smart.
So
They
it, for
just
me,
need
it's
their
like
guy.
for them, for the Chiefs, I feel like it's like cornerback or wide receiver. Really, like, I
Okay.
feel like everybody else. I mean, like I could see like a backup tight end.
Yeah.
Kelsey getting up there, but like
Yeah.
okay,
But first round,
Yeah.
that's too pricey.
Yeah, for sure,
if
for sure.
Like
Brock's just different though.
100%. I have Ladd McConkey going to the Chiefs.
yeah.
So they're like,
Yeah.
Travis Kelce is, Ladd McConkey is. Put them in the same room. We have Rob Gronkowski and Wes Welker right now.
That
Julian
could go
Edelman,
crazy.
Rob Gronkowski. Like,
That could go crazy.
I think that would be
I like
very
that.
crisp.
I like that.
And so, like you said, Rashee Rice
Yeah.
being able to put his life to an end, basically. You know, like being like, oh, okay, I have my millions. Let me just go 120 miles per hour. Just ruin it.
Let's go race.
Yeah, let's go race and get in a collision.
Yeah.
I think this is where this guy steps in and does everything better than Rashee Rice.
Whoa.
Dude, I'm high. I'm high on him.
You are.
I'm gonna this is either me standing on this table in November, right? Talking about how well I was talking about Lad, or it's me hiding under the table, being like, yeah.
Because
So
in my opinion, Rashee Rice overperformed. Not overperformed, but
I think he was right where he was as a second rounder.
do you?
But I think he overperformed for going to SMU.
Yeah.
So,
But
yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know if overperform is the right word, but I feel like he was higher than what we expected for.
Overperformed.
Yeah. Is that the word?
Overachieved.
Yeah.
So
maybe, I don't know.
He took on his role better than we thought.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I fully, and we also didn't expect Mahomes to go so much to Rashee Rice
Exactly.
like he did.
Yeah.
So
It took to like week 7 or 8.
it did, but after that,
bruh,
like if
everybody
you give
was
him
like,
those
"Yo,
few
he's
weeks,
the one."
Yeah, if you give him a few weeks, he's touching 1,300 yards.
That's what I'm
you know
saying.
what I mean? So 100%. But man, it's gonna get good.
Yeah.
It's gonna get good. I'm gonna sit down 8 p.m. next Thursday. I'm not available. Not available.
Okay.
We're gonna watch.
Oh yeah.
Right? Next Thursday? Or wait, are we having an episode next Thursday?
I want to have an episode by next Thursday.
Okay.
Oh no, I can't because
Yeah.
I'll tell you after. But
Okay. So
we'll try and get a pod, but it just won't be a NFL draft pod.
yes, we'll recap it the week after for
Yes.
sure.
Yeah.
So we hope you guys enjoyed the episode
100%.
because I enjoyed this episode.
I
This was a
loved
good
it.
one. Guys, weekend's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Don't act crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
We love you
We're about to
guys.
get drafted in pickleball. We gotta stay locked.
We need you guys to attend. So, with that being said, we love you guys. We hope you guys had a great weekend, and we will see you guys next week.
See you.